Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your gracious host, TEKKEN, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes to go over the execution of the Electric Wind God Fist. This gave me a lot of difficulty, and I know it gives a lot of Mishima players difficulties in the beginning, and it's they feel like it's just about repetition and getting the muscle memory right, and that's true, but there's a couple of tricks you can use to help get that muscle memory right. So as a recap of the move, you have your normal Wind God Fist, which is when Kazuya does his crouch dash, you press 2 during it. It's got a couple of different spacing options. You can do it quickly to get it to happen quickly as a launcher, or even during a launch you can have it delay a little bit, like do the entire crouch dash and then do it at the end, and it almost gives you a stutter animation. That's called a deep dash electric. Well, this is the Wind God Fist. You can also do all of this with the electrics. So depending on what you're doing, if you want to launch, you want to do the quicker one. Didn't mean to go into rage. But if once you have them launch, you might want to do the deep dash one to carry on the combo and that thing. So just know that there's a couple different ways to do it. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go to your controller settings and you want to bind your L1 or whatever your button's called on the Xbox, the top left trigger, and bind it to 2+3. And what's this is going to do is, now anytime you do a move that has either 2 or 3 as its primary button press, let's say for example forward forward 2, you can do forward forward L1, oops, forward forward L. Oh no, I guess it doesn't do that. I guess it does the split kicks. Okay, so anyways, it does forward forward 3. I thought it was going to do forward forward 2. If you hit back in that button, you do back 1, back 2. If you hit forward in that button, you do forward 2. So basically, it acts as that button depending on what input you're going to do. So you just use that for the electrics. You're going to use your L1, and I find because it's on your left hand, you're using your D-pad for the button presses, for the D-pad and for the L1. It helps me sync it up much more often, and I got to a point where now I can consistently do this, I'd say like 8 out of 10 times, which is pretty damn good. Now, if you don't play with a pad, and I've always been a pad player, so there is another option. It's just timing your 2 press a little bit sooner than you think. So you're supposed to do forward, down, forward at the same time, just frame, all that good jazz. But I found if you press the 2 button while you do the neutral, so it's like forward neutral, then hit 2, then down forward, like really quickly, it comes out much more often. Let me see if I can do that. There we go. See? So that's what you need to do for electrics. Sometimes you just can't get the muscle memory right because your fingers just aren't finging that way, I guess. So you need to find a new way to make your fingers fing, and well, I like this finging way. So try it out. Hit your L1 button as your 2+3. See if that helps your synchronization. By the way, I'm going to have a lot of Tekken 8 content coming up. If you like this tip, I'm going to have a fairly long video coming up, and I'm going to teach people how to get good at Tekken. I always hear people talking about how Tekken is the pinnacle of fighting games, and it is, and it's because of the moves, how many moves you have, the movement you can do. It's the deepest fighter. It's going to be the most difficult, but I think people get a little bit too daunted by it. It's just a game. It's built on mechanics, and if you understand what you're trying to accomplish with your mechanics, it narrows down what you want to do at all given times. So every situation, now you have like 3 moves you like to cycle through, or 3 strategies that you like to cycle through, instead of having the entire move list sitting in front of you. So that's coming up. Please like, subscribe, and if there's any content you're looking to see out there, please suggest it and I'll be happy to do it. Tekken is my jam. I did some Street Fighter 6 videos and people seem to like those Ryu combos, but I kind of got bored with the game, especially when they turned the dashing during the combos from not being just forward to just a single button press. It just got too easy. I was in that tutorial for a couple of days and I was already doing max damage combos, and I don't know, I'm just not interested in that. I'm the type of gamer, I've had a Atari 2600 was my first system, all the way to the PlayStation 5. I've had almost everything, but some consoles I skipped. But I'm a gamer. I love challenging games. I love the challenge, and that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. You're not going to see a video for every new game out there, but the ones I love, you're going to see some deep dives into it, and there is definitely a good Tekken 8 video coming out in the next couple of days. Hope to see you then. Have a great one. See ya.